Yo, it's your boy, Sergeant Peeps. Hey, let's get into We're going to take a deep dive into the Philadelphia Eagles free agent haul on this day two of NFL free agency. The Eagles been very aggressive in this free agency. I mean, they're not rebuilding. They retooling for a possible Super Bowl run. And we're going to analyze the impact of their acquisition on this each unit, offense, defense, and special teams. Let's get into it.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to On the Rock Sports Talk Podcast, where we talk about basketball, football, baseball, college sports, fantasy football, and breaking sports news. Now let's join your host, Sergeant Peeps.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Sergeant Peeps, coming back at you with another episode of On the Rock Sports Talk. All right, let's get into it. All right, we're going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles acquisitions on the offensive side. Now, I will say this. Now, this is a big sign. This is the second impact player they picked up in this free agency market. It was no other than, hey, let me turn this off.
But wait, there's
No
more.
other than Saquon Barkley. Now, if you don't know, Saquon Barkley come from the New York Giants. New York Giants pissed. But, I mean, who can blame them? Who can blame them? But I'm going to tell you how ecstatic I was. Yeah, Howie Roseman does it again. We call him Ski Mask Howie because he gonna get it done. I mean, even though Howie in this, he never pays running backs. Nobody thought he was gonna pay that. I mean, he got number two. He's the in top two in money in running backs on his contract. He's his contract detail, we'll go over that. Um Basically what you get for Saquon is, I mean, he a dynamic back. He a threat, and he come from a team that was ranked probably 30th in the league in pass blocking. I mean run blocking. I'm sorry. And he's coming to a team who was number two. That was us. And he could get all this. He only got two. He got 2,000 yards his rookie year. I think last year he got like 932. But hey, we paying him for what we think his potential will be with the Eagles, with this offensive line, with this skill set, all the skill positions we got from wide receiver, tight end, offensive line. I mean, we pretty much. I mean, we got a squad over here, so I think he gonna do better. In this offense, I think he'd be way over 1,500 yard, uh, probably rushing, and probably 500 yards in passing.
What?
Maybe, but we'll see. That'll be fucking awesome. And with Jalen Hurts open up the run game and without passing receivers and tight ends, hey, I mean, I think it's a good signing. You know, a lot of Eagles fans don't like it. They say injury prone, and he didn't do so good. I'm like, man, fuck all that. I mean, Chris McCaffrey was injury prone while he was at the Panthers. Look at him now. He's not missing games like that with San Fran. He might miss a couple, but it's a gladiator league, man. You're gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not sweating that. So, but he basically got 3-year deal for 37.75 million. He got a signing bonus 11.6, full and guaranteed $26 million. Which is basically average annual value $12 million a year. So I mean, you can't beat that, you know. And then he also get a workout bonus, 250,000, and his cap hit of this year is only gonna be 3.9. I mean, that's crazy. This is all on Howie, you know, and I mean, I'm ecstatic, you know, and the way his contract is structured, it favors the Eagles because they got significant guarantees concentrated in the signing bonus in the early years. This provides flexibility if Barkley's production declines or his injury resurfaces. I mean, that values us. So as far as that, how he that's what he do. Got it done. I mean, even though this top of the market contract, second highest paid in the NFL behind Christian McCaffrey, you can't beat it. I mean, hopefully, it paying out for us. It's got to hit. So on the other offensive side of the ball, we also I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. Landon Dickerson, we gave him extension, 4-year extension. Um, and we signed a guard center from Atlanta Falcons. His name Matt Hennessy. He's an experienced center he pretty much is, taking, I ain't gonna say he taking Kelsey's spot, because that's Cam's job, Cam Jurgens. But he's gonna be a depth. And former Falcon player, like I say, guard center. He started 22 games last season. I think he played 19 snaps in the past 2 seasons at center, and he had three more games he played guard. Yeah, with the Falcons. So he pretty much gonna come in, and play backup center in camp. We're gonna need, even though Landon Dickerson played center in college at Alabama, but I'm telling you, don't even think about it. Cam Jurgens playing center. But when you need somebody else in the backup to play center, this is gonna be this guy. You know what I'm saying? Matt Hennessy. So I mean, can't beat that. That's what we're gonna need him for. Just in case Crossing Fame don't nothing happen. So and okay, now we're gonna jump to the defensive end. All right. Now now see, this is a good signing too by Howie. CJ Gardner-Johnson. Can't beat that. You can't. Because he's coming back home. And you know what would be missing? Kevin Byard didn't make no plays last year. Um Sidney did. He made like one or two interceptions. You know, I mean, we were just lacking in the safe position. Reed Blankenship, I mean, good tackler. I mean, he made a couple plays. He was every down safety last year. You know what I'm saying? But he get hurt some too. But CJ get hurt also. But he left on kind of bad terms because we didn't sign him the money he wanted. And I think if we would have kept him, we probably wouldn't have signed Bradford. We could have got rid of his ass last year, but we had to go in a different direction last year. But we got him back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got CJ back. We pretty much signed him on a 3-year deal. $33 million. He get $11 million was the annual value. And pretty much, I mean, you can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? We should have gave him that last year. But we gonna need him because last year we needed him back because we needed playmakers. Last year, not 2 years ago when he was with us, when we went to the Super Bowl, he led the whole NFL in interceptions. Well, tied during that 2022 season. So, and plus, he can play slot and safety. Because we did lose Avante Maddox. So he can do both. And occasionally he might miss some tackles, is what I was told on Pro Football Focus. I look up his stats, and he does miss some key tackles, just like that. I mean, you remember that NFC Championship, um, NFC Championship when he pretty much it was Christian McCaffrey their only touchdown against the 49ers. What when we against the 49ers, that touchdown he missed a damn tackle. But as far as that, the dude's a playmaker. I like him. He talked junk. I mean, his personality is off the chain. Sometimes you gotta tell him to calm down. And you know, he had a Twitter beef with Debo. We don't play San Fran next year unless it be in the playoffs. So thank God we ain't gotta worry about that. But he was a key part of our defense. And we missed him last year, but thank God we got him back. So I think he fit because his swag and he already said he wanted to come back. He even did a thank you, sorry on Twitter to all the fans, all the shit he talked, which is awesome. But we glad to have him. All right, back on the defensive side. Now, this is the first player we picked up in free agency, Bryce Huff. Now, Bryce Huff is an emerging, I ain't gonna say I'm sorry, pass rusher, but he only he only had 10 sacks last year. Um, they from Pro Football Focus, his run stopping ability sucked. He didn't play that many snaps, mostly on third down, because they had a lot of pass rush on the New York. The New York Jets, defense was hell. But his ability to get to the quarterback is why we signed him. His ability, because he didn't get that many snaps because they had balls over there too. So we pretty much paying for, what I'm saying, like the future, what he does, his potential, what he can do. So hopefully it pans out. We got to hit on this because we are about to drop, I think, Josh Sweat. We got Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick on the trading block. So hopefully we keep one of them. Reddick, I'm hoping. And it was a rumor going we might even just outright cut Josh Sweat, which I hope that ain't true either. Get something for him. But anyway, on his contract, he got a 3-year deal. 51.1 million with an annual value of 17 million a year. So the Eagles signed him because he's young, dynamic pass rusher. Like I said, 10 sacks. He considered to have a high ceiling, and he really got room to grow because for that price, it's a good contract, and you paying for his a bit, and hopefully he hit. Because if he hit, that's good for the Eagles. Um, but uh, you got to have him and Hassan. I got to have Hassan ready. And then we got to bank on Nolan Smith having a breakout year next year. We got a lot banking on this defense. We got to. So, because the Eagles, we prioritize pressing the quarterback. And according to Pro Football Focus, he fits that mold perfectly. Like I said before, he rates third among the highest pressure quarterback last year. I think it was Myles Garrett and that little bitch in Dallas, Mika Parsons. Woo! So let me get yeah. Guess y'all gonna leave me hanging like that? Okay. Anyway, um, well, this contract, it made him you gotta think about this. He's the highest paid undrafted free agent, non-quarterback in NFL history. So kudos to him. Kudos.
Oh, say less.
So, um, okay, let's move on to another defensive player we signed. Uh, I gotta laugh at this one because I wasn't impressed by this one. Zach Baun. We got him from the Saints. Um, we gave him a 1-year contract for $3.5 million. And we pretty much signed him for special teams and depth at linebacker, of course. Um, he's experienced, been around the league for a little bit. And like I say, he got special team value too. He played most of his ball on special teams. So I think that's how we signed him, because we lost some people on special team last year. And we pretty much got a good unit on special teams. We're gonna need all three phases of this team to be on point next year to make a little run, and not have that, I don't even talk about that bust down the end. But yeah, I mean, he spent the last 3 seasons in New Orleans. They didn't have a place for him, so we signed him. As far as for the future, it's a 1-year deal. I mean, I don't think he might not even make the team. But we need some real linebackers. And this next person, we're gonna stick with the last one. We just signed him today. Actually, if you see this, it'll be tomorrow. You see this, so we signed him yesterday. Um, Devin White. Devin White. Uh, he signed a 1-year deal, $7.5 million. And the reason behind that, because he didn't have a place on a Tampa team no more. He got his position took. I was excited about this pick. I'm not even gonna lie because of the name. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, Devin White. And then I look on Pro Football Focus. Then I start seeing shit pop up on Twitter. I'm like, oh my God. I said, man, this is another something we gotta hope work out. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get a Patrick McQueen or nothing like that. So, whew, or Bobby Wagner. We didn't get nothing like that. But we got him, Devin White, and he pretty much doing a 1-year prove it deal. He had I ain't gonna say solid, but he was with the Buccaneers for 5 seasons. I mean, he had 83 tackles, 9 hits, 5 tackles for a loss last year. Um, I think he's pretty much banking on himself for a longer contract after this. Hopefully, with us, he have a good year. So the Eagles, I mean, we need a boost at linebacker, and of course, he will fill that void because we pretty much don't have one. We got young guys, um, Kobe Dean, injury prone. So hopefully he can come back strong next year. And that's pretty much it, man. Hopefully this 1-year deal shit work out for us. Because we get linebacker last year and it showed, so but he's a talented linebacker, not gonna lie. You know, uh, he had some pretty good accolades when he was with Tampa Bay in 2020. He was a second team All Pro, and in 2021 he was a Pro Bowl. So, but I will say this: this is what scared me when I read this. Um, it said Thomas Peterson. This is on his Twitter account. Devin White was among the 5 worst linebackers in the last couple of seasons. Dude, that's tough. Like he was like it's like 85 linebackers, and he was like 83rd, 82nd. So
Hey yo, what
he
the
was like one of
fuck?
the worst. Like he got his position took last year. Like they didn't have a position for him no more. So, but this 1-year deal allows him to showcase his skills, with our team, and a potential increase in his market value for when he go on free agent in 2025. So hopefully work out for him and hopefully work out for us next year. That way he can get this contract. So, but that's pretty much it. The overall outlook for this upcoming season, like I said, I think we the NFC East favorites. Seriously, because Dallas didn't do nothing, and Washington, they making some good signings, but I don't think it's something to put them over because they still don't have a quarterback. You know, so and my predictions. Um, I think we are going to be contenders in the NFC, and I think we're going to be like make a deep playoff run. So I got to see what we do in the draft, and I got to see what we do in OTAs and training camp. Let's see how this Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio defense, and I'm sorry, Kellen Moore's offense, Vic Fangio defense do, because it's a new scheme for this team. Actually, the defense is not new. It just his style. He's the mastermind behind the Vic Fangio defense. So hopefully that pan out, and hopefully Keelan Moore and his offense, work out. So, but that's all I think. That's all I got for y'all, and hopefully I'll talk to y'all again. Holla.